In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to build this awesome mushroom farm and how to farm it. This farm can make you 1.5 million mushrooms an hour, and it can make you 800,000 farming XP an hour. It's the best farming method in the entire game. Of course, you're only getting the 800,000 if you're using rabbit, and you're only getting the 1.5 mil if you're using like mushroom cow. But I'll show you guys how to farm it real quick. So first of all, your layers should only have one mushroom, and you should farm it by just holding W and break, like this. You're going to want to set your rancher's boot speed to 233. You're going to want to go at the angle of 120 or 60, or if you're this way, if you're angled this way, 30 or 30 in the other way, or if you're this way, it'll be 60 and 120 the other way. And if you're this way, it'll be 150 and 150. So it all depends on which way your farm is facing, but that should cover all of the angles. If you have any questions about this farm, feel free to /visit Z109 and you can look at my farm. You can, see any questions you see fit. Make sure that you have your dicer or your fungi cutter mode on the right mode. So for example, if you're farming red mushrooms, make sure you have it set to red mushrooms. And then what you're going to want to do is it's a snake farm. So just when you're done building it, put a little thing every other row like this. And then once you've hit the edge, for example, I was farming at 60 degrees. I go over here and I turn and I start farming at 120 degrees and I just hold W. That's all I do. Anyways, here's the tutorial. When you're building your second layer, because you want one layer to be only one color, I recommend red mushrooms. Make sure that it's actually one layer higher than you think, so there's 3 blocks between, because if there's only 2 blocks between the 2 puzzle gaps, then apparently the mushrooms will grow from the bottom to the top layer. So make sure you can hit your head on the slabs here. So how to build it is you want to go 5 blocks from the edge. You want to put a row of slabs. As you can see, just like a row of slabs on the bottom. And then continue that pattern, 5 blocks of air, row of slabs, etc. Once you reach the end, you should have a thing of slabs on the very end. That's going to be where you start because you actually farm it by just holding W. You just hold W and break. That's all you do. You only hold W and break. That's all you hold. Anyways, after that, you want to get as much podzol as you can. And then you should start placing 5 podzol rows in every single time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, I set it up. This is outside the plot, so I'll be able to just copy this preset later. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., until the very end. I'm gonna be getting podzol from some mushroom presets, but if you want, you can just like buy it from, I believe, Builder has it. I'm not really sure, but you should be able to do that. I'm gonna go finish placing all this podzol, and then we'll continue. As you can see, I can get podzol just by breaking the default mushroom plots. So if you want, I recommend using that as a method. And then once you're done getting it from a plot, you can just go to the desk and then just set it back to mushroom again. And it will basically just give you back the podzol, and then you can break it again. And it's pretty easy. Okay, so as you can see, I've placed out all of the podzol and all of the slabs. So after that, all you want to do is make sure that you go over here and then set the plot preset to save. So go over to your desk in your garden. Go to the one that you built it on, this one for example. Click save preset. Oh, I already have one. Delete one, save preset. And then for example, I can put 2-layer mushroom. And now I have a 2-layer mushroom farm, and I can set this one to 2-layer mushroom. And as you can see, it will now start pasting. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to plant it now. I'll fix all of this on my own later. Literally all you have to do is go take a few mushrooms. So like 2 stacks, make sure you only have one color. And then literally just plant one every so often. You can't put it next to each other, so it will grow itself into that. So just like put a few on every single row, like this, for example, or you can literally just go like this. Just put them, spread them out wherever you want, and eventually they will literally spread to just look like this, so you don't need to worry about it. You can literally put one mushroom down if you're that lazy, and then it will eventually spread basically to the entire farm. So as you can see, I just like put it like this. I might want to put it over there a little bit so that it just spreads faster, but other than that, pretty chill.